Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I was trying to think of what kind of video I could sit down and film on a rainy, gray Sunday afternoon. Something that would just be chatty, we could hang out with each other, and I thought I would throw back to an old kind of video tag that's out there that I haven't done. And I would also like to thank the lovely ladies and gentlemen in Reddit's Beauty Guru chatter, because I saw them talking about what kinds of videos do you wish people would do, what kind of tags do you wish was still out there, and people talked about the what's in my purse or what's in my bag tag. So I thought I would sit down and do this today. It's going to be a little bit of a what's in my bag, a little bit of a purse clean out, and a bit of a archaeological expedition. Because I promise to you, and you're going to see this when we're going through, that I did not like prep this to show you. This is my bag. I don't clean it out as often as I should. But hey, let's discover together what's in there, because I have no idea what stuff is in there. And it's probably time I go through and clean it out. So I am not the kind of girl who has like a whole bunch of different purses. In fact, I don't really have purses. I think I have like one smaller black purse when I have to go to like formal things, but I'm more of a messenger bag kind of girl, and I like to have one that I just have ready to go all the time. So that is what this is. This is made by Lug. It is technically, I believe, a diaper bag. I think these little straps on the back that are tucked in here that I've never untucked are made to like clip onto a stroller handle. Yeah. And I also, it came with a changing pad inside it. So I do know this is supposed to be a diaper bag, but for me, this is a perfect size messenger bag. I like it being in the bright green. This is actually the second one of these that I've had, and this one's starting to wear out a little bit. As part of my job, I often need to meet up with people in like coffee shops or public spaces I've never met before. And oftentimes it's a little awkward to say like, hey, I'm the girl with red hair and lots of freckles when it's a business thing. So I like to be able to say I'll be the person in like the black suit with the red shirt with the bright green messenger bag. And that makes me stand out. And I just like this color of green. So this is what we have. Lots of pockets of things going on in here. This is going to be big. So let me start out with a couple of the easy things. There's one pocket on each side here, and one side is where I keep my phone, and the other one is where I keep my house keys. But I also know there's a couple other things going on in this pocket right now, so let's take a look. Some garbage I need to throw out, and then this Re-Pee mask that I did a video on and talked up a lot. I threw that in there because I'll often be over for the evening at my boyfriend's place, and I threw this in case I ever feel like doing a mask when I'm there because it's nice and small travel size. I haven't done that yet, but it's always nice to have one ready for me if I want to do that while we're watching a movie one evening. This small little zippered pouch at the bottom here is always where I keep my little wallet. You'll see I have another big wallet in there as well. I do have some business cards here, which I'm not going to show just for the privacy of where I work. And then a whole bunch of receipts that I should really throw out, so I'm just going to put those over there. I actually have two wallets, and I'll show this to you in a moment. This is my always take it with me wallet. Basically, this has in here my driver's license, my health card, my debit card, and my credit card, as well as a couple of other things and any change or cash that I have going on. This is small enough to easily tuck into a pocket, and this is the one that I know if I have this, I'm ready to go. It also seems to have collected a number of receipts that shouldn't be in there. And this is really starting to wear out. I've had this for 6 or 7 years now. I actually got it at a job I used to be at. It used to have the logo printed on here, but that's completely worn off now. But I just find it to be the exact right size to hold cards and a bit of money. If we go into this next flap here, this is actually where I have nothing right now. That's cleaner than I expected it to be. When I'm traveling, and often even times when I'm not, this one has a number of pouches and things in here. I'll usually keep my passport tucked in here. And usually I have a passport there even when I'm not immediately traveling. It's a thing that I like to have is to keep my passport with me all the time. I don't know, I just feel like if I decide to cross the border, or for some reason in my mind, I think, hey, maybe I'll randomly decide to fly somewhere or do something. And if I have my passport with me, nothing is going to stop me from just going and doing whatever I want. It's not that I've ever done that, but it's just sort of a feeling I like to have. But when I am flying and traveling, This is where I will keep all of my travel documents, all of my tickets, everything that I need I know is in this pouch right here, so that it's all kept in one place. And also when I'm traveling for work, I will keep all of my receipts in here so that it's easier for me to know exactly where to go when I go back to do expenses. Now, you may think that this big zippered area is going to be the most crazy, but it's actually not right now. There's a couple things in there, but if I need to carry documents for work or my laptop or an iPad or books, it will all go into the biggest zippered pocket here. So I tend to keep it pretty cleaned out the rest of the time, just so it's not building up stuff in there. But of course, there's a couple things. Paycheck stub from work, of course, an extra hair elastic. These find their way everywhere. And then some of you remember this. This is a lip gloss from Glamour Dolls. It was part of a Glamour Dolls haul that I did. And I just always like to keep a few glosses and lip balms tucked into my purse so that I'm always ready if my lips ever feel dry. So that one stays in there. Around the back here, in a tiny little pocket that I never look in, apparently I have a nail file in there. It's good to know. Good to remind myself that I have that. So now the last pocket I'm going to open up is also, I know, going to be the craziest. And I can just even see a whole bunch of stuff in there because this tends to be the where I throw everything pocket. Another pay stub, receipt from getting new tires put on my car, a whole bunch of other receipts that just need to be tossed out. I have my little e.l.f. compact in here. You probably see this a lot in videos. I find that this is the best sized mirror to compact ratio that I have. The mirror in here is big enough to see myself in while still being pretty small, thin, low profile. So I tend to throw this in my purse if I want to check my makeup or anything through the day. I don't have a lot of makeup in here right now. I will often take a little pouch, like something that I've gotten from Ipsy, and put in like maybe my lipstick that I'm wearing that day and some of my like Rimmel Stay Matte powder to have it on the go with me, but I tend not to keep makeup in here as much as possible. I apparently have an extra pair of black socks in my bag because who doesn't need to carry spare socks around with them? I don't know why those are in there. My sunglasses, which desperately need to be replaced. I mentioned having another wallet. This is my big wallet. This is an old one. It's from 9 West. This is where I keep all the other stuff you usually have in wallets. My insurance, my drug plan cards, my social insurance card, my birth certificate is in here. I have another driver's license in here that is no longer valid. I have a Cineplex card in here. I didn't even know I had that. I probably have drug plan cards in here from like my last 3 jobs. The paper part of my driver's, or my ownership, I should say, like all of that stuff is in here because it is important to keep with me. But, you know, if I'm just going out for a walk and might, you know, stop at a pub and buy a beer or something like that, I don't need to carry all of this with me. I could take my other little wallet and just tuck it into the pocket of a coat. Business cards I've collected from other people, some rewards cards, nothing that's that important. Ow! Well, I found that I have a couple of buttons, like pins, in my bag, and I'm bleeding. I didn't know it was going to be so dangerous to go through my bag. Ow. I really stabbed myself with these. I'm not going to show what these are because they're actually from my last job, but they don't need to be in my purse anymore. I haven't worked there for about 8 months now, 9 months. So I definitely don't need these in my bag anymore. And ow, stabbed myself and now I'm bleeding. Pen, because every girl needs a pen in her bag. Whole bunch of other hair ties, because a girl needs a bunch of hair ties too. Dental floss, because again, this is a good thing to have all the time with you. I next have 2 kinds of headphones, the regular ones that came with my my phone, and then also wireless kinds. I got these when I was doing a lot more exercising, which I've kind of fallen off the wagon with. When I was doing more weightlifting, I liked having these because I could listen to music, but I didn't feel like a cord was going to get stuck in the weights I was lifting or in any of the machines. So these are pricey. I really did like them when I was using them, and I really should get back into going to the gym more often than I do right now. So every time I look at these, I think I should go to the gym more often. We are getting close to the end. I have 2 nail polishes in here because that goes with the nail file. It also goes with the theme of sometimes I throw things into this bag, so when I go to my boyfriend's place in the evening, if I decide I want to do my nails, I will have nail polish and top coat there with me to do it. This is sort of a universal color for me, is the gray. I like having the gray nail polish done. I just cut my nails really short a little while ago because one broke, so I haven't really been doing my nails lately. Bunch of bobby pins because those just find their way everywhere. I have one of my favorite lip balms in here. You can see the whole packaging is all faded, but this is from a company called Purple Urchin, and they are based here in Ottawa. This one in particular, it smells like black cherry. So to me, it sounds like when you get a box of chocolates and there's that cherry chocolate in there, that's what this smells like to me. But this is a lip butter, it's all natural, and it's just really, really nice. So I like to keep that in there. Keep some Tylenol in there because when you got a headache, you really want that. And then the last thing I have are a couple of asthma inhalers because I always need to keep these with me, and yeah, those are in there too. So that is everything that's in my bag. It actually, other than all those loose receipts and that darn pin that stabbed me, which has stopped bleeding now, it's actually cleaner than I expected it to be in there because it has gotten a lot worse. So that is the what is in my bag tag. I'm going to repack my purse now, putting back in just the things that need to be there so I feel much lighter and cleaner now that I've gotten that all cleaned out. Hope you enjoyed this. I know this is a bit different than what I usually do, but I just thought it would be a fun sit down and chat kind of thing. I would be happy to hear about any other fun tags or things that you want me to do. Leave all of that in the description down below. I do respond to every comment that I get here on my channel. If you want to join my channel, you can subscribe. I will put my face up right here so you can click on it and subscribe. And I never say this, but hey, click on that little bell thing too, because that apparently tells you when I post. I do try to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday around like 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, but that bell will let you know for sure when I post it, and I'll put one of my old videos up here so you can watch that, and I will see you again soon. Bye!